Hello Cancer, welcome to your May reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Progressed, wherever you have Cancer, my love. So, straight up, I just want to say, May feels like it's going to be a raunchy month for you Cancer. We have the 10th house coming out straight away, so here's what I'm getting, like, straight up, because I never wear makeup, right? I never put any makeup on or anything, and for some reason, before I started your reading, it's funny because I've still gone with the hef robe. Like, I'm fully going the hef robe, but the face is done up. So it's kind of like half effort. I feel like there is something really going on with you this month, Cancer. I feel like you are looking amazing. I feel like you are feeling fertile. You are feeling, look, 5th house, creativity. This is the house of sex and romance, dating. I feel like you guys are going to have, the Cancers that I am tuned into right now, I feel like you are going out in the world. I feel like there's, Libra, I balance. Yeah, I feel like you guys are getting out there. I don't know if I'm tuned into a lot of like single Cancers, or, you know, maybe it's just that there's a relationship spice up going on, but it really feels like for a lot of you guys, like you are getting out and about with this 10th house, 5th house creativity, Sagittarius IC. Like, you need to listen to your channeled songs, Cancer. That's all I want to say. All I want to say, oh my god. Yeah, the theme for you guys this month, May, is about like putting yourself out there. I feel like, Cancer, you're in a really, really, really nice energy. I actually love this because I feel like this is like, I feel like you're going to be feeling really good about yourself this May. I really like it. With this 5th house, 10th house, we have Sagittarius. It just feels like some of you guys are really getting out in the world and really having a lot of fun. Like, there's so much fun going on. I feel like there's almost this energy of like not being super duper attached either. Like, I kind of feel like you guys are more focused on like just seeing the world and like getting out there and trying new things. I feel like there's a huge shift in your perspective. I feel like you're seeing, this month feels a lot more positive for you, Cancer. So we have the archetypes coming up for you in May. We have the Fool. Light attributes, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. It came out in the reverse, so I'm going to read the shadow attributes. Using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. Yeah, okay, so this is one thing that might be coming up, because there is so, like, maybe get clear on your intentions. I feel like this is talking about your intentions. I'm feeling like, see, we're seeing masks twice here. I'm feeling like this isn't a month to put a mask on. So, you know, I feel like some of you guys might be going through some things that are a little bit more, you know, you guys are Cancer, so you feel things really deeply, whether it's your own stuff or it's someone that you're dealing with around you, or family things and stuff. I feel like there is maybe this energy of trying to like overcome some sort of sadness through like really like trying to like distract yourself and put yourself out there. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that. But we also have the student attribute, the student archetype coming out that says humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Shadow attributes, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So this came out right underneath Sagittarius, I see. So I really feel like this is you guys just being like a student of life. I feel like at the moment, look, we have lover at the bottom of that. I feel like you guys are becoming a lover, a student and a lover of life again. It feels like you're kind of getting energy back. I think even maybe with this Fool, you might have had a mask on for a little bit, and this is kind of the month where you're actually letting yourself be more yourself than you've been in quite a while. It feels like you could have had to like show up as maybe a more like you've had to put a front on in a way. Like, I don't know if this is with family or you just haven't you've just tried to be really strong in a situation, and it feels like this month is kind of like you no longer needing to actually just put a mask on to be strong. I feel like this is what it is. This is you. This month you're actually getting the strength to, or just like the passion and the excitement and that spark again. Like I feel like you're getting like your pizzazz back in a way, and it's like not forced. It's not like feeling like you need to force yourself to be happy again. I feel like this is like naturally you're starting to feel better this month. I do want to say as well, like as I'm filming this, Venus just moved into Cancer right now. And you guys have Mars, like Mars is in Cancer and is going to be coming into an opposition with Pluto. So, this is going to be huge for you guys when it comes to your relationships, Mars and Venus, you know? So, obviously, there's a lot of sexual, I feel like there's sexual energy, a lot of sexual tension. It feels like to me like there's a need for you to express your sexual energy big time this month. Even this Libra card has got me looking at it like in a sexual, sensual way, and I never really do. Look, we have lunar eclipse, and we literally just had an eclipse the other day. So I feel like the two eclipses that we've had this year, like April, May, I feel like they've really had you really learning from life. I feel like you've really been in an energy, like it feels like you've actually been in an energy of being quite rooted and grounded. Maybe you've spent a little bit of time to yourself recently, or you've just had a little bit of more time to reflect, or just spend some time to yourself. And I feel like it's actually really helped you to see much more positively, much more clearly. That's why this love is coming out. It says the light attributes great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So, you know, you're falling in love with life again. I feel like for some of you guys, you are going to be having, like I said before, straight up, a very sensual, very raunchy May. So some of you guys really, I feel like there's going to be, you know, going to be spending time with someone, let's just say that, and having a little bit of fun. But it feels like this is really needed. I feel like you're in an energy of needing to just, you know, appreciate the good times. I feel I'm just loving this color. I don't know why, like this whole card, how pink and red it is. I feel like maybe reds and pinks and things, maybe getting yourself some roses, you know, getting yourself some flowers, maybe even buying yourself, like, this is giving me like treating yourself as your own Valentine. Like, I think dressing up, for some of you guys, like for my ladies, it's like putting on red lipstick. Maybe that's a color that you haven't worn before, or you haven't worn in a long time, because you're kind of like you don't quite feel like you could, I don't know, like, it's like, you know, you're self-conscious, because I used to feel like that. Like, I never would ever wear red lipstick, because I was like, oh my god, like, oh, people think I'm trying so hard. Like, it was kind of weird. And then the time came where I just started wearing the damn red lipstick, and then I felt really pretty. Like, I really liked it. And I haven't done it recently because I've run out of red lipstick. But, you know, this is giving me that energy. Like, I feel like dressing up is going to be a theme this month. Taking care of yourself, feeling beautiful, feeling good. You know, just doing the things. So let's have a look at a challenge. I want to have a look at the challenge that's coming up for you, Cancer, in the month of May. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like recently, like, it hasn't all been sunshine and daisies. Like, things are definitely looking up this month, but it feels like recently things have been quite down, or not even quite down, but just, I feel like it's been a bit of a rough trot. So we have Page of Cups, Temperance, and the Chariot in reverse as your challenge. Let's put that in reverse, okay. So I do feel like some of you guys are really, really struggling to listen to your intuitions at the moment. I feel like the challenge is, for some of you guys, it's like you are actually meeting someone that's very genuine, or you're having a really genuine conversation, beautiful healing conversations with someone that you've had a falling out with or a tough time with. And I feel like the challenge is, I feel like this is giving me like trust. Like, you're not sure whether to trust this new beginning. That's what it feels like. I don't feel like you're entirely, the challenge is like believing that this that your new start is here, that the new chapter is here. For some of you guys, like, this person, like, 'cause I do feel like there's with this fifth house, like, it feels like you're dealing with someone else, and especially with Libra as well. So it's like, I don't know, for some of you guys, it's not all going to be romantic, although for a lot of you guys I feel like it is. But like, there's definitely just a need to, I think, come at things with, you know, this is giving me think before you say energy. Like with this Chariot in reverse, I kind of feel like the challenge is sometimes like the challenge is not just jumping at the first thing, the first option, the first hint. This is such an interesting message. I'm gonna get a clarifying card because I just don't want to go too far into it without more energy. Without more clarity. Temperance. Okay, so your challenge. Wow, okay. Your challenge, like I said, it is trusting, because you feel safe on your own. You feel safe in your own bubble. You feel safe, I don't know, Cancer, it just feels like you feel safe when you're, when you feel like you're in control. There's like a feeling of being in control. I feel like the challenge for you is communicating honestly. I feel like for some of you guys, the challenge for you is actually being truthful and honest when you're talking to new people. Or, yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, it's a new person. For some of you guys, very few, it's someone from the past. Or it's someone that you've, you know, not even from the past, but it's someone that you've just been back and forth with and dealing with for a long time. But I feel like there's a rebirth, like there's a rebirth, and the challenge is, I think, even accepting that. I think the challenge is, like, as much as you're feeling better and as much as you're having fun and it feels like things are changing and you're liking it, it's like at the same time it's really scary. I'm getting like with this Hermit card, it's like feels like to me she's like trying to slow things down with her hand up like that. She's almost like, I almost wanted to just like be able to like spend more time relaxing and be in my own bubble. So with this being the challenge, because she's clarifying temperance, it's getting the balance between okay, that makes a lot of sense. The challenge is the balance now between you and dealing with other people, because now you've been taking care. Oh, okay. So this is the energy of someone who's maybe like been single for a while, and now that someone's come along, they're really kind of struggling with how to incorporate being in a partnership into their life. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like someone's having a hard time knowing, like it's almost like you've been having so much fun with someone, or you're having so much fun with someone and everything's really great, but you're almost like, is this moving too fast? Is this moving too quickly? That's what it is. It feels like things feel like they might be moving too quickly. And I think that the challenge for you is speaking up about it, because there seems to be like this hesitation with being completely honest, I think. Especially with this person. It just feels like, I feel like with yourself and with this person. Let's get another card. Ooh, look how they just wanted to jump out. Okay. Rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. Action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams and move forward with confidence. So it's going to feel, it's just going to be feeling scary, because in May you're being called into action. You're being called to like take charge. And yeah, with this imagination coming out, it's like, I feel like there's someone, there's a relationship that you're like experiencing in May that's really kind of got you, I think, it's got your, you know, what is it? It's like fantasy. Like, you know, when you sort of like have a crush on someone and you can't stop fantasizing about all the different like sort of lives that you could live together. I feel like that's what this energy is. It's like you, fantasizing about the different potentials and options you have. I just saw 1444 on the camera. So it's almost like, I think that the challenge for you is balancing your free spirit with grounding and rooting down, possibly in a connection with someone else. It just feels like you, because with this student coming out too, it's kind of like you're a student of life and you want to keep exploring the world, but you're, at the moment you're sort of being called into healing and navigating relationships, and I feel like that's like, that wasn't intended, but I also feel like you're really like randy at the same time. Like I feel like there's like two different sides of you. There's like the part of you that's like doesn't really want to commit, and then there's the other part of you that's like just really wants to like get intimate with someone. So that's also a message, is like, don't, like I said earlier, don't just go for the first person that excites you. You know, it's kind of like, just have discernment. That's all I'm gonna say. Last card is nature. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, and connect with the elementals. So it's very important for you if you're feeling like, that's the thing, if you're feeling really like, like too much is going on, too caught up in like, you know, it feels like to me feeling caught up in your mind, like so caught up in your head, so caught up in like possibilities, and oh, she said this, he said that, or we could do this, and it just feels like a lot going on, like all these potentials going around in your mind. Ground yourself. If you're feeling really overwhelmed with everything, go outside, relax, be in nature. Okay. I feel like that's really going to be helpful for you. Just the more time you can spend outside and quietly. Like we were saying, with this Temperance and this Hermit, it's kind of like your challenge is balancing time with yourself and time with other people. It's also taking care of your health. The challenge is your health as well. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be maybe drinking a little bit too much, partying a little too much, just like, you know, having a little too much fun. And so that Temperance is here to say, you know when to balance the scales, know when to put the work into yourself and to take care of yourself and take a step back, and know when to have fun and to party and play. Let's look at the blessing. What is the blessing that's coming for Cancer? Cancer in May. Blessings for Cancer in May. The Devil. Yeah, you guys are going to be having a lot of fun. Let's just say that. The Devil card is the card of you know what I mean. So you guys are going to be you guys might be meeting people on, like, for some of you guys, you could meet this person online, or you could just be, you know, having a bit of an online flirt thing, or flirting with lots of people. That's what this feels like with this Two of Wands and Five of Swords. The blessing is that you're going to have a lot of people to that you're talking to, that you're dealing with. I think just be careful not to, like, I just heard string anyone along, because like the first thing I'm seeing is like these people in the background. So like just be careful of everyone's feelings, okay? Anyway, the blessing. Let's get more. I want to know why this Seven of Pentacles in reverse is the blessing. The Tower. Wow. Okay, so you know what's crazy? The blessing is that things are going. The blessing is that things are happening really unexpectedly. The blessing is that things are changing really rapidly, even though you might not feel happy about it. You might not feel confident about it. The blessing is that you're starting to see that maybe, like, wow, okay, this is so interesting. It's almost like you have opposing energies. So for your challenge is like all the good stuff, and your blessing is the fact that everything's kind of like feeling a little bit chaotic. So that's really funny. The Three of Cups is the bottom of the deck energy. So at the end of the day, you are going to be, like I've said, party. It's really important that I think you are being open and honest with yourself about what's healthy for you. I feel like for some of you guys, like this is just giving me mad festival vibes, and I know that like in the northern hemisphere, I think it's like festival time because you're coming into spring, it's like summer. So, you know, just be mindful. Lovers in reverse, just be mindful in the summer seasons and in those fun months, you know, where everyone's feeling good and feeling fresh and feeling raunchy, that you don't do anything silly, okay? Cancer, Spirit really wants to bring this up. Okay, so we have Five of Swords and the Star in reverse. So I think your blessing, oddly enough, is the fact that all these conflicts, all these dilemmas, all this like inner conflict that you're having with yourself, I feel like it's like clearing the air. I feel like it's getting you really clear on what you actually want, because with this lover as well, like you're falling in love with an aspect of life that you've really been feeling hasn't been going anywhere for a long time. And I do feel like it is your love life. I feel like it's maybe like the romance scene, the dating scene. Feels like just things were stagnant for a little while. I feel like you are tired of being on your own. Like you're tired of spending all this time to yourself, or just feeling like so fiercely independent in a way. Like I feel like there's this energy of like being over being the independent bitch. Like it's almost like, or the independent badass dude. Like it's kind of like this energy of wanting to actually, okay, like connect with other people. Like this Lovers in reverse, like, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like I think you guys this month, it's like, I think you guys are really going to be like physically connecting with other people, but I think at the basis of everything, it's like, yeah, but you want more than that. Like I think that you guys are going to be feeling really sexy and having all that sort of like fun time and everything. But I think for a lot of you guys, what's coming up is that you want all that, and you want to feel like sexy, and you want to feel like, you know, you can really express yourself in that way, but they have to be worthy. Like I feel like there's also this energy of like, with this star, it's like, yeah, what am I gonna call it? Because I don't want like YouTube to like flag me or something. Let's just fucking say it. If the sex is not bomb, then essentially I feel like you ain't gonna be having it. Like this essentially, it feels like, yes, okay, the sex has to be good, which it will be. But if you don't also have like some sort of connection with me, if we don't also have some sort of like potential that things could maybe go further, then I don't really want it. Like, because I was saying earlier, I feel like there is this energy of you just being very non-committal, very like, woo woo, I just want to like pop in and out. And I do feel like the universe is just trying to like get you clear on what you really want in that, because there's nothing wrong with that. Like I think this is you getting like a taste of what it is that you truly want. You know, some of you guys, you might be fresh out of a breakup of a relationship and realizing that you actually are more interested in having open relationships than being in a monogamous relationship. You know what I mean? So it's like this month is just getting really clear on what you want, like getting clear on how that feels, and I think getting excited about it all again, because I feel like for a while things felt like, I just feel like this energy of like having to do everything yourself, and it was like, it was too much. So I feel like now you're kind of open to learning about how can I be more abundant again, how can I bring more fun and playfulness and creativity back into my life through connecting with other people in like, because I feel like it's like you just want to have fun with someone. It's like you want to feel like someone is a friend and also a lover. Like it's like both. But you also want to feel like there's someone that can like really be there for you at the same time. Like I don't know, this whole reading feels a little bit like a love reading to me. Even though we have like the 10th house coming out, like that is the house of career and everything. I feel like it's not feeling like that to me at the moment. It's feeling like you getting out in the world and experiencing like different things and different people and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, let's pull a card on love specifically. Look, we have the fucking Lovers. Yeah, you guys are just, I don't know what you're doing with this month, but you're just so fucking magnetic. Like, you guys are really going to be connecting with someone for sure this month. This month. We have the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. I think you've been holding back for a long time, but someone's going to come in this month. It's going to, like, really get you excited. I think that there's someone coming in that's going to be extremely attractive to you, is extremely attracted to you, and I feel like they're kind of going to hold on to you and not really want to let go, and I feel like you're going to kind of feel the same. And this feels like healthy. It doesn't feel like it like in a toxic way. It feels like in a nice way, but I also feel like there's can King of Pentacles. Wow. Like, there's a lot of potential here. I feel like there's like... Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ew. I don't know why I'm like going in on this so much with you guys. I don't even want to take all them. I'm just going to take this one. Temperance is out here again. Page of Pentacles. World in reverse, yeah. This is about committing to someone or something. Like, I feel like for some of you guys, you really wanted to like get out there and explore, and you've been maybe on the dating scene, you've been exploring, you've been doing the thing, and I feel like this month is like maybe you getting finally finding someone that inspires you enough to like consider settling down, like to consider chilling out, to consider slowing down and doing things differently. This is really interesting. I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be starting something new this month that has a lot of potential to grow into something very strong and stable. And something with a lot of excitement and passion too. Just like, I just keep hearing the word potential. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's like a rebirth that's happening here. Like a big rebirth that's happening within you. Because I feel like, you've been going through a heart activation. You've been going through a heart healing process. This Lover's card, I can't stop staring at the angel's hands over her heart. So I feel like there's been like huge heart awakenings. Because look, even she's even got a symbol. This angel has a symbol over her heart. So yeah, it feels like your heart has, yeah, Four of Pentacles, and you've been holding closed off. Okay, that's what it is. You were closed off for a long time because your heart's been going through a mending period, a restoration period, and so you've needed to get out in the world more, explore, have fun, play, all that sort of stuff, so that you could come back, like, so that your heart could actually do the healing work that it needed to on its own, in its own sort of way. And now you're going to be, like, May is sort of like where you're going to be able to start bringing that heart back out a little bit, because it's going to be, someone's going to be inspiring you so much that it starts to open naturally on its own. Like how I said at the beginning of this reading, that it's not going to be like something forced, it's going to be something that's like naturally happening. That's the vibe. So, let's get a quick card on your money. What's going on with... I was about to call you Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Cancer's money in the month of May. Three Swords in reverse. So I feel like money is actually... you have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords. I feel like, May, you actually might be definitely getting into some arguments with people about money. I feel like Page of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords. I feel like there's fear around money. I don't know. May feels like it might be a money where financially things have been a little bit uncertain. I don't know if recently like something big's come up that you've had to sort of like unexpectedly put your money into. But it just feels like May is sort of a month where you're needing to like not feel so down on yourself. Like, yeah, this Chariot. You know what? You having money problems. And it's not even like I feel like these are big problems, because you don't have any pentacles out here. So it's not like you guys are feeling like you don't have enough physically. I feel like it's because it's wands and it's swords. So it's the way you feel and the way you think about money has been quite negative, has been keeping you stuck, has been keeping you from expanding and receiving more. Because I just feel like you guys, like, I feel like you guys kind of like just jumps, like, I feel like there's a risky energy here. Like in May, it's like, not even May, I feel like before May, you guys like, you have money but you sort of take risks with it. And I feel like with this Chariot coming out, I'm feeling like May is like, sorry guys, the camera turned off. So, yeah, like the Sun literally just came out. So I feel like this is you taking control of money and you no longer letting money control you. Especially with this Eight of Swords. Like, it's your thoughts and beliefs about not having enough money that keeps you feeling like you're never going to have enough. I don't know. it's not even like, it doesn't even feel that deep. It just feels like this mindset that you're currently in that feels like there's just not enough, and it's like, oh, everybody wants a piece of my pie. Like, I don't know if maybe you've had to lend some people money or whatever, but it just feels like, you know, it's got you in an energy of feeling like you deserve better, which, you know, you do. But I feel like all of this has been a lesson. Like, all of these, because with this Five of Wands, I feel like there's been arguments. There's been like, feels like money has been a source of like, what do I say? Like, a source of frustration, or just like a bit of a source of like tension between you and maybe you know, roommates, family members, who knows. But May feels like the month where, yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, look, Eight of Wands. May is the month where you start to go, nah, I'm changing my money story. You're changing your money story in May. That's what I like to see, Cancer. We've gotten to the bottom of it. You're getting passionate and inspired and excited about your money story again, because I think this person that you're dealing with might get you feeling like that, because you might in the past have sort of like been dealing or dealt with other people who sort of weren't super savvy or whatever. Like, you know how sometimes you meet someone and they just like really, really inspire you? Like, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like this person, like, maybe they're really abundant, or they're really like a powerful businessman, or they're just really, really good with their money, and it kind of makes you be like, oh, I could do that too. Like, it's kind of like seeing is believing sort of stuff, which is cool. So let's get some final advice for you, Cancer. Advice for Cancer. What is the advice for Cancer? We have miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Your prayers are being answered. I feel like you guys have been putting it out there for a relationship that really feels like you could build something long-term, sustainable, and powerful. And as much as you've been afraid of that, like, I feel like that's kind of what your soul has been deeply wanting. That's what your heart has been wanting. And I feel like this month is like the month where that's going to be reflected straight to you. Then we have support. Ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. Taking better care of yourself. Like we were saying earlier, like, I feel like this is health stuff too. Like, taking better care of yourself. Because you have a tendency to give, to nurture everyone else, to love on everyone else, to take care of everyone else, but you often forget about yourself. So you really need rest. And like, you know, that's the thing. I feel like you connecting with this person this month is going to actually really get you working with the need to like actually ask for help, like actually put yourself in the position of, like, it's not even vulnerability, but like it feels like asking for help feels like a really intense vulnerability. So, you know, it's becoming okay with that, because asking for help is not a weakness, it's actually a strength. You know, how many people just try and like grit their teeth and go through it, and you know, it's just like we've been taught by society this toxic ass way of being, and it's just so counterproductive. Anyway, patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work, and be patient and play while you wait. So just lighten up a little. Cancer, essentially the cards are just saying, take care of yourself, lighten up, have patience, because everything's working out. Like, I feel like there's an anxiety here, and it's not really entirely necessary, because, well, it's not really necessary, because everything's working out. Like, your happiness is here, you're falling in love with life again, everything's getting better. Life certainly isn't looking bad. So try and, you know, give yourself just, I think it's little things. It's like giving yourself enough time to rest and to truly go within yourself and to process things, instead of always feeling like someone else has the right answer, or, you know, things like that. It's really getting clear within yourself and processing, because I think whatever connection this connection is, like, a lot of you guys it's a new connection. For some of you guys it's going to be an existing connection that's just getting a revamp. But this connection, it's going to it requires your patience, it requires your nurturing, it requires your support. You know, it requires you paying attention to the fact that not everything is always going to be light, not everything is always going to be dark, you know. Polarity, literally, the card at the bottom of the deck is integrate your shadow side, that there can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. So, you know, understanding that everything has been exactly as it's been meant to be. This month you're really going to be getting, like, I think, getting really, really comfortable in these new shoes that you're wearing, if that makes any sense, you know. It's like wearing these new shoes in that you've just sort of bought. It's kind of like, okay, this is the new me, and I'm going to start wearing these shoes in, and like, we're going to start truly honouring ourselves by wearing these shoes. Anyway, I need to shut the fuck up. I love you so much, Cancer. If you're still here with me, I love you. Thank you so much. Do give this video a like if it resonated. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I do tarot and astrology readings with me. You can go to my website. It's linked down below. If you haven't subscribed already, fucking subscribe. I will be uploading very regular content now. Yeah, I would like to thank your guides, my guides, all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding us in all moments for delivering this powerful message to us. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next reading. Make sure you check out your channeled songs and have the most incredible May, Cancer. Peace.